Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'd like to talk about reincarnation and how reincarnation exists. Sort of. Now, to begin, the mind is an emergent phenomenon. It arises from the brain working. The brain, in turn, is a physical medium. An emergent phenomenon is not limited to just one medium, it can arise in several mediums. For example, you can see a smiley face in the clouds, you can see it on the wall, you can see on the side of a slinky, you can see a smiley face in a variety of contexts. Thus, this I is also a pattern noticed in the mind. And because it's a pattern noticed in the mind, it can arise in a different yet similar enough mind. And that mind can recognize the same I the prior mind recognized. This I is what we identify as whenever we say I, making it seem like the I carried over from one life to the next. Now, the pattern of I seeking continues, explaining reincarnation, but it's not a soul that carried over. It's just the repeating of the I searching process. So if I say I now and I die, and there's another of me far off into the future with a similar enough mind that says the same I, then from the context of that individual, it seems like it's the same I, and that there's a reoccurrence of the same I. Now, what's interesting about this is that you don't necessarily need to have memories of the past in order to recognize the same I. For example, when we set the I in the past of our own lives, and we say I now, they're not two different I's. We're trying to point at the same center and experience whenever we say I. It's the same center. And the I in the past did not know of the I in the future in order to identify with the same I. Likewise, an I in a different life, in a different body, perhaps more or less in a different mind, it can still refer to the same I, even though it doesn't know anything of this current I. Thus, from an external point of view, reincarnation occurred. Because it is the I that we really care about when we talk about stuff like the soul, when we talk about I in a daily context. We're trying to point at that center of experience whenever we say I. So reincarnation exists, sort of. There isn't a soul per se that carries over from one life to the next. You don't need the same soul. But like in Buddhism, they say it's almost as if you have a candle that's about to run out that has a flame and uses that flame to light another candle. It's not the same flame, it's not the same candle, but something did carry over. That's reincarnation.